Morning, got a bit of a road trip today. I'm going to play golf in Lincoln, a course called Greetham Valley. And so I thought it would be a good opportunity. On the way, my dealer that I bought my G6 from is in Northampton. So if I head to Northampton first and then up to Lincoln and then back home, it's about 303 miles. And as you know, the G6 range is about 326. So I've charged up to 100% overnight, so be interesting to see if it makes it or if I need any extra charge. Good weather, so the range has been pretty good lately. It's showing 361 on the screen, so let's see if we can do it. If not, I'll top up on the way back. But the reason for going to the dealer, which is Westaway in Northampton, who were excellent when I bought my car. I bugged them for months over it with questions and visits, emails, WhatsApps. So thank you, Paul, for that. So I'm going to see Paul again today to have a little chat, a little catch up. Now I'm doing these videos on the Xplore Xpeng channel. I thought it'd be quite an interesting video to talk to a dealer direct with some of the questions that I see on the G6 group quite a lot. If you want to watch that video, subscribe, turn alerts on, and you'll get notified when that comes out. Meanwhile, let's see if we can do this 303-mile round trip with no public charging. So let's plug in Westaway. Now we've got enhanced Google search on the maps here with the latest software update 5.9.5. That now finds a lot more businesses than it used to. I know that didn't used to find Westaway Northampton. I used to have to put their address in. Still doesn't show Westaway Xpeng, where that's Westaway's issue for not putting that into Google. Borton Road, there we go. That one, I believe. There we go, Moulton Park. So let's plug that in. Gives you a nice little Google review look. Says I'll have 75% left on arrival. Fastest route 136. Let's have that one.
At the end of the road, turn right onto the B184.
And off we go. Coolgate.
Okay.
What a lovely morning this morning. Okay, first bit of the journey is about 11 miles, which is on the A120 dual carriageway, just going past Stansted Airport. I was doing 60 to 70 down there now on the M11, and again going to go between 60 and 70, try and keep it as efficient as possible. Obviously 55 would be better, but I'd be late. Yeah, it'd be interesting at normal driving whether this car will do the range it's predicted to do in this decent weather we're having. So I'll give you another update shortly. Got me coffee on. But just to say, that was kindly donated by Lee Roberts. I've had a link in my videos below to a Buy Me a Coffee page, which I've never done before, and I thought I'd give it a try. Just a way of people saying thanks. I love my coffee. I have a weekly Friday morning coffee club with a group of mates. We have a good chat and lots of banter to keep the mental health going. So thank you, Lee, for donating to my Buy Me a Coffee page. If anyone else wants to do that, if you find my content helpful for you and you want to say thanks in another way, then look at that link below, and just a small donation, £3, £5, then that keeps me topped up with my coffee. So cheers, Lee. We're still not seeing medium-sized vans. Apparently that van is not there on my display, but it's definitely there in front of me. And look, nothing on the inside lane, but there it is. Large lorries, no problem. I'm about to hit 6,000 miles in the G6. I've had it just over 4 months, 4.5 months. There we go, just ticked over 6,000. I think I might have a bit of a problem with my lease. I won't tell you what miles I've got on the lease, but it it should calm down next 2 years, to be honest. My son will be at university years 2 and 3 that I have this car, so I shouldn't be taking him around different places as much, so the mileage should come down and then level out, hopefully. By the way, to try and keep the trip as efficient as possible, I've got the music on. I haven't had a massage yet. I might do that shortly if my back starts to ache a bit. I've got the temperature at 20 and fan is just on level 1, so not doing anything particularly special. I'll just show you the temperature here, 20, and fan level 1. Oh yes, and internal circulation. Internal circulation just means you're not cooling warm external air, you're cooling or keeping cool the internal air. So it's just a lot easier for the car to do that and won't use as much energy. I find that is very good. I use that all the time. Winter will be a problem because it will get humid inside and steam up, so it's not so easy in the winter. You'll have to bring in fresh air from outside and heat it. So that's again another reason you use more energy in the winter. Look at those lovely wind turbines. They were powering my car last night. Cheers, guys. So we're still showing ETA 8:45. That's been the same since we set off, really. 35 miles to go, 72% on arrival, 255 left. So I think that's lowered down from what it originally showed. Been going 70, 71 for a little while. So again, not doing anything to conserve too much energy, just driving as normal. See how the car performs. We're at 25.7 kilowatt hours per 100 miles, 25.6, so not bad at all for miles per kilowatt. How much? There's something that I haven't quite understood yet, is the auto lane change. When you can auto lane change, the driver's screen gives you a little grey symbol showing you like an overtaking arrow, and that tells you you're able to use the ALC function. So I drive an A road 3 or 4 times a week. It's a dual carriageway with a metal barrier in the middle, and every time I drive that, it allows me to use the ALC. It's a 70 mile an hour road. Now I'm on a 70 mile an hour road now, dual carriageway, and for some reason it's not giving me the grey symbol to allow me to use ALC. And I've tried using auto lane change and it doesn't work. So I'm not quite sure. I know I've read that there's some criteria for it to be available to use. So if anyone knows what that is, can you put it in the comments below, because I'm a bit bemused why some dual carriageways it allows me to use it and some it doesn't. Let me show you my screen now. So there we go. Normally just below the drive symbol I would have a little grey arrow indicating overtake right. That's not there at the moment. It was on earlier on the A120, on the M11, but right now it's not showing. So yeah, if you know why that is, then please let me know. The grey symbol is back. One little gauge I work by is if I've got 250 miles range left and it's showing 75%, then that works out to something like 312.5 total range for 100%. So yeah, if I'm down to 75% and I'm showing around about 250 miles, then that's pretty much on target for the predicted range of the car. 21 minutes to go, 11 miles, so yeah, doing well. So we've arrived. We are at Westaway in Northampton. I've got 72%, 241 miles left on the range, so that's got to get me up to Lincoln where I'm playing golf and then back home. Seems pretty good so far. Okay, so I had a great chat with Paul at Westaway in Northampton. On my way now to Lincoln area, to Greetham Valley Golf Club. ETA is 54 minutes and 41 miles. So I'm pushing it a bit because my tee time is at 12:05 and my ETA is 12:01. So hopefully I'll get there on time, but it means I'm not going to drive that efficiently. I've got 70% and 234 miles left in the range to get to the golf club and then get home tonight, so let's hope that that's enough. Electric cars are everywhere, look. Got a BYD Atto in front. It's not as nice as the G6 though. This part of the journey's been quite efficient. We're doing 22.6 kilowatt hours per 100 miles. I must say it's always nice driving more up north. Even on motorways, dual carriageways, the scenery is so much better than back in Essex, where it's all a bit too built up. It's all pretty flat, so we don't get any high up views across the fields like I've been getting here. So although it's motorway driving, it's actually still a nice drive. So I'm really impressed with the car so far. We've got 62% battery left and it says 208 miles range. I'm running at 22.4 kilowatt hours per 100 miles, so that is between 4 and 5 miles per kilowatt hour. Really good. I'm at 20 degrees internally, it's 28 outside, fans on speed 2, so it's just keeping it nice and cool. And I think I'm going to make this journey easily, but we will see once I get home how much is left in the tank, as they used to say. So I've got about 4.2 miles to the golf club, 6 minutes. So I'll sign off. I'm going to get my clubs out of the boot really quickly and run to the first tee. My mates, 3 people I'm meeting there, are going to hang on for me if they can, if I'm not too late, but I've got 3 minutes to spare, so I'm going to be pushing it. So I won't be able to record much when I stop the car and park up at the golf club. After golf, I'll update you on the mileage, range left at that time. So I literally arrived at 12:01 as the car said I would. So it was a great prediction. Hopefully you can hear me in the wind here. I've not got my microphone on. Yeah, so rush to the tee. Should be good. Shot, Darren. Shot. Well done. Okay, so back in the car, golf finished, and gonna start the journey home. So let's have a look at what I've got left range-wise, see if we can make it. So we've got 58%. We've done 130 miles after charging, look, so that was the charge overnight. 58% left, 195 miles to go. So let's see how far it is back home. Hey Xpeng.
Hello.
Take me home.
Navigating home now. In a quarter of a mile turn left to stay on Wood Lane.
Okay, so we've got 89 miles, hour and 27. Oh, easy, look, 31% left, 106 miles left on arrival. No problem at all. Let's get going. Right, so I've done 130 miles and I've got roughly 90 miles to get back home. So that's 220. When I first worked this out, I thought it was 303 miles. for the total journey, but actually it looks like it's more like 220. It's telling me I'm going to have 106 miles left when we get home, so that would still be amazing. So let's see, if that is, then that would be bang on 326 miles, funnily enough, which is the range for the long range G6. So let's see when we get home what we've actually got left and see how true to the 326 mile range it is. Okay, as we've got quite a bit of range left, we might as well. Hey Xpeng.
Hey.
Massage seat on.
Massage for driver is turned on.
Ventilated seat on.
Driver's seat ventilation is turned on.
It's a lovely evening, traffic's light, nice run back home, doing 28, 29 kilowatt hours per 100 miles, and not as efficient as it was, but I have got the cooled seats and the massage on, so why not? I'm on the A1. I've just passed a petrol station that had petrol at 171 point something per litre, and diesel was over £2 a litre. I don't miss those days, do you? I'm filling my G6 up for about £4.50 electric, 100%, and getting 320 odd miles out of it. Much better than 100 to 120 pounds for a tank of diesel for 400 miles if you're lucky. Don't know about you, but when I used to buy petrol, ever since I was 17, during the week I would have a look at all the petrol stations where I was living, driving, and I would notice where the best prices were. So when I needed fuel, I'd go and get the best price. But I'd always leave it right to the last minute, let it get quite low before I filled up, and sometimes you were really low and panicking. With the electric car, I just plug it in every day. If I need 10%, if I need 40%, just plug it in, top up while you sleep. It's so easy. You don't come home smelling, you don't have to queue up for it. I really don't miss that at all. These are my stats. With about 30 minutes to go till home, should have 88 miles left in the tank, 26%. Another little gauge, we're showing 31% and 100 miles dynamic range. So 31% is just under a third, and we've got 100 miles. So that does equate to over 300 for the full 100%. So we're doing all right. High efficiency at the moment, 31.4 kilowatt hours per 100. But we have been against the wind a bit, been using a bit more power on the aircon, but we're still going to get home, no problem. Hey Xpeng.
Hi.
Cool
You have reached
gate.
your destination. Okay.
We're back home, and we have a total distance of 218 miles, just under, for the trip since I charged overnight last night. We've got 77 miles left, so my powers of maths tell me that's about 295 miles in all. That was a 70 mile an hour trip all the way back. Used a bit more energy than I would have done if I had a bit more time. It's 20 past 7 in the evening, and yeah, so it wasn't the 303 mile trip that I thought I had, but 218 miles, 77 left, so 295 overall on a nice day, 70 mile an hour a lot of the way. pretty good range, I'd say. So it's quite a nice test to see what we could do. Just under 300 miles on motorway speeds. That's not bad at all on a predicted 326 mile average range. So I hope you enjoyed that video. It was a nice long trip, 2 stops, one in Northampton and one up near Lincoln. Had a nice golf day. I produced 3 videos which will be edited and put out in the following week. So I hope you enjoyed it. Please press like if you did. Subscribe if you haven't already. Turn on those alerts so you get notified of the next video. Lots of links down below if you want to buy me a coffee, or you want 10% discount off of accessories, you want to join the Facebook group, all sorts of things down there. So have a look and hopefully there's something that can help you out and me. So thanks again for watching, and I will see you in the next video.